Iverson putting moves on Rittenauer and fires the rainbow. Yes!
Imagine some of Michael Jordan's best moves. Now, speed it up a little. Put that 45 on a 33 RPM. Boom. I mean, that's Allen Iverson.
As a kid, Allen had bragged to his coach about taking MJ. And now, he'd finally get his chance.
When I grabbed the ball, I heard Phil Jackson yell, "Michael."
Iverson has Jordan. The crowd is into it.
I gave him a little cross to see would he bite on it. I let him set his feet, and then I stepped it back again.
Allen shakes free, gets two! Mike said no. Allen said yes. The bucket, the crowd loves it.
Girl Don Moses of Sesame Enterprises. I'm here with my man, Rome London. We're about to go in and have a conversation with the infamous Allen Iverson, talking about the I Am a Business Music Conference.
11 rebounds, a block, 3 points. Iverson, wow, what a fake on Daniels as he broke his ankles and got all the way to the cup for 2 of his 40.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move! Allen Iverson.
Hi, this is Don Moses of Sesame Enterprises. I'm sitting here with the infamous Allen Iverson, eating some fish. What's that, Chuck?
Shrimp.
Shrimp and grits?
Grits.
What is that?
No, you don't need none of this.
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Look, I just want to thank you, bro, for doing this for me. Just say something to your fans out there. I want to really talk about music to them with you in reference to what music means now as opposed to how hip-hop has evolved and where you think we're going with music at this point in time. So just say hi to everybody that's attending the I Am a Business Music Conference. Say hi to your fans, give them a shout out.
What's up? Love.
So, look, let me jump right in. Starting 5. Who's your starting 5?
Starting power music.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Biggie Smalls. Tupac. Jay-Z. How many is that?
4. You got one more.
Jadakiss. I mean,
Jadakiss.
It's
Okay.
hard because
It is
it's
hard.
And it's probably 50 more rappers left off that list.
Right.
I'm a fan of hundreds of rappers. I mean, I didn't go old school. I didn't say 3000 and Rakim, Run DMC. I didn't say anything about Redman. Like the list can go from Lil Wayne. It can go on. There's so many greats. I can go all day.
When you jump in the car, who in your deck right now?
T.I., Big, Jadakiss. I mean,
Like when you on a chill day, who you listening to on a chill day? If you just chilling out, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. We know that. Speaking of Michael Jackson, I know how devastated I was when I heard the news that he had passed away. How did that make you feel when he passed away? Where was you at when he passed?
I was in Detroit.
He was in Detroit.
I was in Detroit, in the hotel with my man, and I woke up, and he had this crazy ass look on his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? And he like, he gone. Like, he gone. He said, Mike. And it was like, I had to sit down, you know what I mean? Like, my legs just got weak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I cried, I know, for at least a week straight every time they showed me on TV.
I was in Harpoon Larry's and they were showing it, and all I could think about was, damn, I know Chuck is going crazy right now. I was crying. I knew you was crying. I already knew you was crying. But Michael Jackson, one of the all-time greats. Shout out to Michael Jackson and his family.
My kids.
Yeah.
My kids,
Oh, man.
My kids was losing it. Like,
Yeah.
I was hurt just to see.
Your baby, me and her was just singing Michael Jackson upstairs. That
My
is crazy.
6-year-old.
Yes.
So you know, I mean.
Yes, that's how deep it runs.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got Jamal Willard that played Biggie Smalls in
That's
the
my
movie
man.
Notorious. He's coming. He's gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about his life and how he influenced the movie. I think he did an excellent job. So he'll be here at the conference as well. So Biggie, how did Big's music or did Big's music influence you at all? Like you was playing ball then. How did his music influence you?
I want to say it was an influence as far as what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It was just how great he was as a rapper, and it inspires you in a way to where it makes you want to be great at what you do professionally. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
where the inspiration came from.
Right.
And
So when you was in the locker room, who was you rocking in the locker room? Were you getting ready for the game?
I didn't listen to nobody but Mike.
That was it.
Yeah.
Mike.
For the game, I'm on the way to the arena.
What's your favorite song?
I can't go there.
Too many.
I mean, it's
The
hard.
whole catalog, right?
And you know what's so incredible about it? When it come to him, Mike didn't have to sell sex for it to be, you know what I mean? Like any woman of any age could listen to Mike. My 6-year-old daughter, I can just put it on and she can listen to every album and go right through it.
That
and,
is true.
You know what I mean? And that's how incredible he was. Like, I would want a man to feel like that about my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Michael Jackson, that man, no doubt. No doubt. One of the greatest that ever did it.
no, the greatest.
Well, I mean,
The greatest.
I mean, yeah, but you have so many that has come behind Mike. Because with Mike, you had Prince.
Behind.
But you had Prince when Mike came. You had Prince. Man, Prince is dope. Prince changed the evolution of music, how it is today, as far as how people want to sell and distribute their music. Prince, when he had the slave on his face.
You cannot have this. This is the wrong guy for you to have this conversation with. I'm the wrong one.
I ain't say he's better than Michael Jackson. I ain't say that at all.
Well, I mean,
Because I love Mike.
When it comes to Mike, I'm just saying,
There's no comparison.
it's no comparison to nobody. You can't. I mean, you can't try to even rationalize it in any type of way. You know what I mean? The only person that remotely comes anywhere near him is probably R. Kelly. And I'm talking
I was
about,
gonna say that.
and I'm talking about as far as longevity,
Talent and all of that, yeah.
talent, because there's some bad little young dudes out here now. You know
R.
what I
Kelly's
mean?
done a lot of sex though.
No. The crazy thing about it is R. Kelly can make.
Classic timeless.
No, he can talk sex, but he can fly. He believe he can fly.
Right.
And you know what I mean. He can. I wish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he can make songs. He can make songs for everybody. You know, the people that want to hear sex, the people that don't want to hear that.
Don't want to dance.
You know what I mean? He can do it all. He's multi-talented.
I love R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm one of his biggest
He's incredible.
fans. Yeah.
Incredible.
So, like right now, the way music is, how do you feel about hip hop right now? What's the direction you think it should be going in, or we should keep it, keep the music, the sound, the hip hop sound? What do you think about the sound that's going on right now?
The hip hop sound is incredible, and the R&B sound is incredible. But one thing you gotta know when you being serious about that is it has such a big effect on the younger generation. With the kids coming up, and for the kids, teenagers, or for the adults for that matter, you gotta realize that this is an art form.
Right.
You know what I mean? The stuff these rappers are talking about is an art form. You know, it ain't for you to try to do what they do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, it's music. It's an art form. You know what I mean?
I mean, most rappers ain't living what they rapping
they
about
don't supposed to be,
and they shouldn't be. And
they
if they
don't supposed to be
was,
talking
they'd be
about
in jail.
it. Yeah, but they don't supposed to be talking about
No.
it if they were doing it.
No,
Now, if you done killed all them people like you had in one song,
Right.
man, it would put you up under the jail. That's what I'm saying. It's like watching a Bruce Willis movie where he's killing up everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie, and it's just like rap. It's a movie.
Right.
Yeah, they say they real and they authentic and all that. Who wouldn't say they're a real person?
Right.
But they ain't doing the stuff that they, you know what I mean? Well, you don't supposed to be. That ain't wise.
Right.
That
I
ain't
agree.
wise to commit a crime and talk about it.
I agree. Like the little young boy that committed a crime and he got on
We don't know that
YouTube
he committed a crime.
And
We don't know that.
Well, he got on
That's
YouTube
what they say.
and he discussed it, and they arrested him. Now I don't know what the outcome of that was, but just that alone, it just goes to show you that you do need to watch what you're saying and watch the people that you're saying it to. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it real can go wrong.
Yeah, very wrong, very wrong. But man, like right now, we're doing this music conference, right? And the music conference, the I Am Business Music Conference,
Like,
I put this together because I feel like there's so much talent in VA,
yes, it is.
and nobody is really checking for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, but not really, not really. I go to a lot of conferences, I do a lot of festivals, and you see the unity and you see how people come together at these festivals in the namesake of music and art, right? And then when you come back to VA, you have so much talent and so many talented artists that are here,
Right.
and ain't nobody checking for us. And we checking for one another. So I just formed this conference and put it together to get the name back out there so we can bring the people here, because obviously we ain't going to see them, they got to come here. So bring them here
Right.
so they can check out the talent that we have here. So how do you think this will fly with VA? Do you think this is the time to do this for VA, or do you think that we late, or?
It's always been a time. It's always been a time for us. And it's always going to be the time for us. I mean, that's how talented people are from Virginia. You know what I mean? All they need is a shot. All they need is a chance.
Yeah.
And I think is very vital that we understand as Virginians, we need to help each other. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We need to help each other, and then we need to big each other up when one of us is doing something well instead of hating on them.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Because that can go wrong too. Hating
Yeah.
can go real wrong.
Yeah, it'll close the door for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not meant to make it just cause. God watching everything.
Exactly.
Cause you hate on everybody else.
Exactly.
So you stay your ass down here in Virginia and do what you do.
And do what you do.
She draws a double team, finds Snow. Snow looks to drive, pulls up in the paint. Too strong. No! Allen Iverson. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, that's a point guard, folks. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I got into the business just from being who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was always my homeboys, Rod E,
Okay.
pushing me to do it. You know what I mean? To make the lane easier for them to get into it. They had the talent. They had all the talent. I just, basically tried to learn from them. You know what I mean?
So more so you was that face to get them where they needed to go.
Yeah, our whole crew.
Right.
You know what
So
I mean?
that crew was Crew Thick?
Yeah.
Big up to Crew Thick.
Right.
So when you got there, right, how was the business side of that though? Like, this is what people need to know. This is why we're doing
Mine,
this.
like it was totally different from me because they were giving me an opportunity
Just off top.
cause.
Just
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just cause they didn't really even hear no material from me. It was like,
Wow.
okay, he putting out an album. Okay, it was the same thing, as far as I think when Shaq did it. They just
Right.
ready to You know what I mean? They ready to take a chance.
So is it more that you think the record companies are looking at the profit of what they're gonna get
Absolutely.
as opposed to the talent?
It's always like that. You invest in something, you thinking you're gonna get your money back.
Right. Right. So
I don't know the business. I don't know the music business. I don't know it at all.
That's what's up. That's interesting that you say that, because that's the premise of what this conference is, to get people to know the business.
Right.
So we can move forward and not just think that all I do is rap and that's all I have to do.
Right.
That's not all you have to do. You have to know that you are a business and you're brandable.
Yeah.
Like you was brandable when you went into the record label.
Right.
When you went there, you were already a brand yourself.
So it was basically like, you know, okay, he's rapping now.
Yeah.
Or we want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the same thing if you get on, as far as a rapper, you got so many more opportunities to make movies.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You want to make movies?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I think you'd be
I'm ready
good.
for it too.
I think you'd be good. What would you be? A comedian or a serious actor?
Listen, I want to be, because movies are fake.
Right.
So I want to be the biggest gangster on the TV screen. That's when I can act like I'm a gangster.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Make sure you look. Make sure you let me know if I can be there to see that. I gotta definitely do that. But look, speaking of talent or the lack of, like you said, you are. Did you write the lyrics to 40 Bars?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
That's talent.
But man, the crazy part about it is I wrote it without Ra and E being around.
What?
You know what I mean? I wrote it without them being around, but the whole album, you know what I mean? Like when guys say they write all their lyrics.
That's a lie?
I mean,
to some extent.
I just can't imagine when you in an environment with your homeboys and you writing, and you know, if you might have just one, you know, a couple bars or whatever, and you saying them or whatever, you think your friend ain't gonna be like, yo, you just say this,
right? Right.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? No guys do that, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you in the studio with them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You help them, they help you.
Exactly.
But that one song, I did that when they weren't around. I was just in the house writing.
So you did that when they weren't around. So that means that Jules is your alter ego? Is Jules your alter ego?
No, I mean, you just, it had to be, because I'm not none of what Jules was talking about.
So Jules would be the character that you would play in the movie.
Jules was a gangster.
Yeah.
Jules was a gangster.
Yeah, that would be your character.
Yeah, that would. But Allen Iverson is nowhere near a gangster.
Exactly. And I know that, people. This is my brother.
Yeah, but don't.
He ain't no punk neither. He ain't no punk neither. But look, all right, on the VA scene, right? We have a couple artists, and I'm really feeling. But there's one artist that I know that you know that loves you to pieces. He just happens to be this cat called Ronnie M. What you think of Ronnie Mills right now? Do you think he got the talent to go further?
Hell yeah. I love Ronnie Mills.
Yeah.
And I only heard him like once or twice.
Yeah.
But he got it. You know what I mean? It's like a basketball player. You know when he got it.
Right.
And got it means he can survive with anybody, against anybody. You know what I mean? So he got the it factor.
Shout out to Ronnie Mills.
That's what's up. Shout out to Ronnie Mills.
Coleman gets the 3-point opportunity to back out there. First Hawkins on his back. Coleman almost ran him over trying to do. Whoa! Coleman misses the free throw, and Iverson again off a missed shot with a tip jam, and he smiles as he goes.
Chuck, I just want to really thank you for the opportunity that you've given me. I know you don't do this for just anybody. I love you, man. I really appreciate you doing this for me. Can you give a shout out to the I Am a Business Music Conference one more time?
I Am a Business Music Conference.
I Am a Business Music Conference. That's what you're doing this for.
I Am a Business Music Conference.
Okay, stay.
Big shout outs, big love, big love, much love, colossal love.
All right, y'all heard it first from your man Allen Iverson. That was his take on how we are today in the music business, where it's going, where it came from, where we gonna end up at. VA, let's go. We got work to do. Shouts out to everybody that was here today, that listened to this. I hope you get something out of it. We're certainly trying to make this an annual event, so we know you're going to get something out of it. Shouts out to VA.
Shout out to VA. You're the best. You know it.
3.9 to go. The steal by